everyone.
What's up guys, Unofficial MCU here, hope you're all doing well, and in this video we are going to be discussing the future of Marvel going forward with both Phase 5 and Phase 6. In this video we're going to be more centered around discussing Phase 5 here, into the regards of Nick Fury especially and specifically, especially after the Secret Invasion Disney Plus show shambles, and now with the upcoming The Marvels movie. Nick Fury is also set to appear in that movie of course as well. We're going to hop right on into it. In this video we are going to be taking a read from the Direct's article. I'll have their article linked in the description down below for you guys to check out there as well as a read. A new role seemingly within the MCU for Samuel L. Jackson's Nick Fury in the Marvels movie Captain Marvel 2, the sequel, has just been seemingly confirmed. Nick Fury managed to make his way through the pearls of the Secret Invasion Disney Plus show, and now stands posed to return on the big screen in the upcoming Captain Marvel sequel. While Fury has been largely acting underground since the fall of S.H.I.E.L.D. in the Captain America The Winter Soldier movie, he certainly hasn't been resting on his laurels. After returning from the blip in the events of Avengers Endgame, Nick Fury worked with the Skrull Talos, played by Ben Mendelsohn, to help the Renegades find a home on Earth, after promising them that in the Captain Marvel movie that's set in the 80s/90s. Of course, this didn't go entirely as planned though. In his Phase 5 debut in Secret Invasion, Nick Fury was forced to get his hands dirty in dealing with a group of militant Skrulls who planned to claim the planet for themselves. Surviving this incident now, Nick Fury now stands ready to take up a new yet familiar position within the Saber program that we're going to be seeing more of in the Marvels movie, which I'm very excited for that, to see that more unfolded and like what that's really about. Actually, it really just seems like it's the new S.H.I.E.L.D., but like Nick Fury is like completely in control. And so, in a recent new press release for the Marvels movie, Marvel Studios revealed an exciting new job title for the former director of S.H.I.E.L.D. in the Phase 5 movie. Nick Fury will be returning to space, this time to take up the mantle as the director of Saber, working aboard to a covert space station designed to be the planet's main line of defense in a newly connected galaxy. He won't be alone, though. Joining him is none other than Teyonah Parris's Monica Rambeau, revealed in the WandaVision Disney Plus show, who will also finally have her wings once again as a Saber astronaut following her recruitment at the end of the WandaVision Disney Plus show. It's so exciting to see more of her as well, especially nearly like after 2 years. I was going to say 10 years. 2 years first seeing her in the WandaVision show. There's a lot of exciting things, and I could talk about this forever. I feel like for hours here on the channel. I already have a number of other videos here on the channel into the regards and discussing the Marvels movie. I am honestly very hyped for this movie. Like, it's essentially just like a mini Avengers movie, and that's something that we haven't had for the last, at this point, 4 years, since 2019 with the conclusion of Avengers Endgame. So having something kind of like similar in that resemblance of that, and especially as this movie's been heavily teased into that, and having rumors of that as well for this movie, The Marvels, it's setting things up massively for the upcoming Avengers movie, Secret Wars and the Kang Dynasty as well. This year's essentially been described as like a mini Avengers movie, a mini team-up with Monica Rambeau, Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel, Nick Fury. So seeing this movie, I'm so excited to see how it's going to pave the road, not just for those upcoming Avengers movies, but also for the future of Marvel. Like, everything leading up to those events of those Avengers movies, like every other show or movie that leads up to those upcoming Avengers movies as well. So really, I think with this year all being said, how will the Saber program influence the MCU moving forward? Well, as I had kind of described there, or teased at, poked at that idea a little bit before earlier on in this video, it seems that Saber is kind of just like the new S.H.I.E.L.D. of this kind of like generation, if you want to call it, or like of this saga that we're moving into the multiversal saga after the Infinity Saga for the first 10 years of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Now we're all of a sudden in the multiversal saga, and I think that's exactly what the Saber program kind of is going to be here moving forward. Nick Fury's ascension to director of the Saber program really shouldn't come as a surprise, though, seeing how he's oversaw the now defunct S.H.I.E.L.D. for years and was directly responsible for the establishment of the Avengers as well. He's the perfect role and position for him. But it also seems at the same time that Nick Fury is taking a leap away from being that, like, leader almost, in a sense, of the Avengers, or at least, like, establishment of the Avengers. I still think and believe that he's going to hold that role, but I think that is something as well that we will see maybe another character introduced through the Marvels movie or another MCU project. Who knows? Maybe it could still be Nick Fury, especially seeing the untimely death of Maria Hill in the Secret Invasion show. Like, I wasn't expecting that. I don't think anybody else was expecting that. If for anything, everyone was expecting that Maria Hill would be like the next Nick Fury, essentially, but they kind of took that away from us. What's really interesting here is the wider implication of a new organization of this type as well, something that's like a copy and paste of what the S.H.I.E.L.D. program was. The early MCU days closely followed the comic structure that saw the Avengers as an official entity with their own base that worked hand in hand with the S.H.I.E.L.D. program to keep the planet safe, of course. And so, nowhere has this more clear than in 2015's Avengers Age of Ultron movie, where the team operated from the Avengers Tower, of course, even though within the MCU, S.H.I.E.L.D. had fallen by then. In the years since, the world's heroes have also worked largely under the radar, particularly due to the Sokovia Accords that led to the events of Captain America: Civil War. Now that they're out of the way, though, it's possible that fans could see the return of established heroes and superhero teams all working underneath this umbrella of Saber. Cough cough, bring in the Fantastic Four on the X-Men teams is the perfect opportunity for them to see this and, like, unfold with that. Also, on the topic of Captain Marvel and Captain America Civil War acting as like a mini Avengers movie, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Like how Captain America Civil War was pretty much just a mini Avengers movie, that's the same thing that we're going to be seeing here for the Marvels movie, dealing with a lot of different characters. Of course, probably nowhere on the scale of what the Captain America Civil War movie was, but you guys get the idea. On the other hand, Saber's space station is described as a covert, which would likely indicate that the intent of this organization is to remain under the radar, much like S.H.I.E.L.D. before it. One can hope the mistakes of the past won't be repeated, for the story's sake and also for the characters, of course. Saber's purpose and Fury's role in shaping it will surely be revealed when the Marvels blast its way into theaters on November 9th. Guys, there's a lot of exciting things going on here with the MCU and Marvel overall. We're talking about it and discussing it here on the channel. All the more reason to grab that subscribe button and that notification bell if you haven't already. Let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. I would love to hear what you guys are all thinking. Thanks so much for watching today's video. Of course, this has been an official MCU. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great one, guys. Peace out.